Hello friends, welcome back to Madzors. Sometimes the idea of making a video gets a bit intimidating, but then I just think, you know what? We're all here for the same thing. Me. It's my channel, it's my life. So we're gonna make videos about things that I want to make videos about. Sharks. I love sharks. They are my favorite animal. And with most people it's like, oh, my favorite animal is giraffes, my favorite animal is bunnies. I want to meet one and hang out with it. I don't really want to hang out with a shark. I kind of do. The reason that I find sharks so interesting is because I am fucking terrified of them. So, you can imagine my delight when my lovely, lovely friends gave me this. It's not just a cutout, it is, in fact, an experience. Shark Dive Extreme with an X. For someone who is terrified of sharks, would you want to put me in a tank of them? I'm very scared of sharks. Let's think of things that are more likely to attack you than sharks. Magpies, other people, hippos are fucking terrifying. If you're not aware of the threat posed to all mankind by hippopotamus, educate yourself, because they're terrifying and they're so ugly. A lot of cats are more likely to attack you than sharks. Very mean bees. Jellyfish, although I don't think they've got brains, so they're just inherently evil. Whereas sharks aren't inherently evil. Sharks are chill. I think that I would rather encounter a megalodon than a regular great white shark. Now hear me out on this one. Regular great white sharks are terrifying, right? And megalodons are effectively a much larger version of a great white shark, which should in itself be horrifying. If you're behind a regular shark, or you're like kind of holding onto its back, it's agile enough that it can just spin around real fast and grab you. Whereas with a megalodon, if you were to grab onto the fin of a megalodon, it probably wouldn't be able to twist around and eat you because it's just so big. It's impractical. And you probably maybe could just sit inside its mouth for a while. What's that movie with LL Cool J where they genetically modify the sharks to make them smarter? Don't do that, by the way, scientists. If you're watching this, all the scientists watching the Madzors channel, please don't genetically engineer sharks to make them smarter. I have an app on my iPad called Learn Sharks. Now obviously, I don't really need it because I've already learned plenty of sharks. Let's go.
Thresher shark.
You got it.
Lantern shark.
Good job.
Thank you.
Zebra shark.
It's called the zebra shark, but it is not in fact stripy, it has spots.
Way to go.
Thank you.
Goblin shark.
That's an easy one.
You got it.
Greenland shark.
Way to go.
Bull shark.
Good job.
Thank you.
Great white shark.
Way to go.
Otherwise known as Carcharodon carcharias, scientific name. Look it up, bitches. 10 out of 10. So I guess you could say I'm a shark expert. I don't think I really need to go study marine biology because I consistently get full marks on this quiz. There should be a sub-classification of shitty sharks that aren't really sharks. Sharks that suck include but are not limited to lantern sharks, nurse sharks, not gray nurse sharks, because gray nurse sharks, otherwise known as sand tiger sharks, are in fact one of the sharks that you're most likely to see in your local aquarium. They're the ones with the teeth that kind of look like that and they don't really fit together super nice and it looks like it would really hurt if they bit you. Angel sharks. There's a weird kind of ugly shark that lives in Australia. Is it Port Jackson or Port Arthur? Port Jackson shark? Whatever it is. They got them at the zoo, they're really small, and they just look like they are made out of Play-Doh. Sharks with weird shaped heads. Let's get into that. Sawfish are fucked up looking. They look like they just have a chainsaw as a nose. I don't see how that would be super efficient. Like, I assume they swim around just kind of waving their head back and forth to chop stuff. Swordfish, I don't get it, because if you stab something with your sword nose, they can't eat that. They don't have long arms. They've just got a fish on their nose then until something else comes and eat it. So they're kind of like the caterers of the sea. I don't get that. Something that I think about quite often is the fact that hammerhead sharks are real. Where is the logic in that? How is that the best shape for any creature's head to be? I just don't understand how it went so wrong. Bye. You know how in the twits by Roald Dahl it says if you have ugly thoughts it'll show on your face? Could be something real fucked up going on in goblin sharks' heads. How is this logical? How is that the best shape for this animal to be? It's like someone had a kit to build two different animals and they built most of a shark and then just really fucked up the end. I'm glad they exist, but I don't understand why. Things that I am more concerned about than being attacked by a shark. Being attacked by a hippopotamus. I don't get concerned about a whole lot of stuff. Show me a shark. Mandarin dogfish. This is a prime example of a shitty shark. What is that? So this has been the shark video.